Tyree Wilson, 7th overall. The more I see this guy, the more I kind of understand why they went this direction versus, say, a Christian Gonzalez. 6'6", 275. PFF grade was 74.5. Some of the things about this guy I want to talk about. Obviously, he's a physical freak. Now, if Al was here, he would like this guy. He's actually bigger, he's taller, and he's got a wider wingspan than Maxx Crosby does. Now, Maxx Crosby has about an 81-inch wingspan, which is pretty big. He has an 86-inch wingspan. It's unbelievable, and he is a physical specimen. He is long, and he is strong, and he uses that to bully the offensive lineman. That is basically his forte, doing mostly power moves, and pretty successful at it. Now, he didn't have as many sacks as Anderson did, but he created a lot of turmoil, and not only that, he creates a lot of turmoil in the run as well. Now, some people are saying he's kind of like Cleve Farrell. I don't think that's really fair. I think he's just a little bit unpolished. He's going to need a little bit more tools in the box as far as more finesse moves. You don't see a whole lot of that from him because basically he didn't need to do that in college. Now, you got Maxx Crosby, you got Chandler Jones there to help him out. I think he has a lot of potential. I got to put a huge ceiling. I put MG. I put Myles Garrett there because I think physically speaking, he is very comparable to Myles Garrett. Now, is he going to be the next Myles Garrett? I sure as hell hope so. I'm not saying he necessarily is, but if he can't, holy moly, this pick at 7 is more than worth it. Is it a good fit for the defense? I'm going to say absolutely yes, because we need more pass rushing. He is a prototypical 4-3 type defensive end, and that we basically run a 4-3 or a 4-2-5 mostly. I think that makes sense as far as the scheme itself. Now, our need, I put it at 3 stars. We still have Chandler Jones. He's going to be here at least for another year. So is that an immediate need? Not necessarily. Chandler Jones really needs to step up, especially for the money we're paying him. Value, I put it as average because everybody was having him go in the top 10. So at 7, that's not real value as far as draft pick goes. But the future is bright. I think this could be a 5-star player coming out. He could very well be Myles Garrett. So overall, I gave it a 4-star. Again, I think this kind of makes sense the more I think about it, because I've said this before and it's not a popular opinion. I think we're in total rebuild mode. We have Jimmy G here. The defense has been terrible. We're not there yet, at least for a year. Plus, we're paying for the sins of the last regime. Almost $30 million in dead cap. Unfortunately, the new regime has to clean up the mess. And we got a guy who could very well be Myles Garrett here, across from Maxx Crosby.
When you have great coaches, then after you have great coaches, you get great players. You have a great organization, and you tell them one thing: just win, baby.